Friday. So where's my heart rate monitor? Make sure the heart rate monitor is on. So we're setting the heart rate monitor. So today is Friday. So Monday through Thursday, we set it for functional training. On Fridays, we're setting, when we do African dance and sculpt, we set it for other indoor, just so we can see the trend, right? The difference, right? Today is a little more cardiovascular. We'll always add some strength training in terms of upper body and lower body. But today is more capoeira and a little more African dance. So just to switch it up. So I always like to see the patterns with the walking, the patterns with the strength training, patterns definitely with the functional training. So we don't want the GPS, because this does have a GPS on.
Training started.
All right, so I'm leaving the voice prompt. Later, you can go into your settings if you want to and turn the voice prompt on. So right now I can see that my heart rate is 67, 68 beats per minute. If I tap on that, I can see my heart rate is at 38%. So I can see over time, the more cardio that I do, my resting heart rate goes down, right? So I can see it's in the 39. There's some people like their heart rate is up in the 70s. An average resting heart rate would be between 60 and 80. 60 and 80 beats per minute, right? So if you're laying down to do, you're totally at rest before you have had coffee and before you've exercised, that's going to be the most accurate time to do your VO2 max test, right? Your oxygen test, or body's ability to uptake and use oxygen efficiently. And it's one of the benchmarks we use to measure your cardiovascular fitness. Women, as we become more seasoned, aka older, all these different things we want to take into consideration, but we can be more prone to heart attacks, right, as we age. So to me, when you think functionally and you can organize things in your brain functionally, there's more of a purpose to do something totally different than trying to diet. That never lasts. That's always going to be temporary. But when you think like, yo, I need to keep my heart healthy, and functioning, and then how do you measure that? You don't want to just be only objective. I think I feel okay, right? Usually heart attacks come unexpectedly. So when you can arrange things effectively in your brain, other things start to kick in also, in terms of, wow, I need to stay hydrated. Oh, wow, I'm stiff. I need to stretch more, right? So we want you to think more holistically, but there's a way, the approach that you take to it, how you arrange it in your brain makes all the difference. It's much more efficient. All right, so jibber jabbering, 1 minute, 57 seconds. I got my water nearby. I have something to wipe up sweat. For those folks that are new, good morning. This is Kwasapeacefull Eating, aka Body-Culinary. It's time for our 5 a.m. workout, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we move every day. We're moving every day this year. It's nice to look cute, but we're moving as a form of self-administered therapy that you can give to yourself every day, right? So set your heart rate monitors or your fancy, expensive watches so you can see what your heart is doing, so you can feel safe. Please use your common sense. You're responsible to use your common sense. Period. That's on you. So if you need clearance from your doctor, do that. I don't tell anybody to come off medications. And once you get your body more fit and healthy, your doctor will take you off of those things, right? And if you're dealing with issues with your blood sugar, one of the best ways to regulate your blood sugar is through regular, vigorous exercise. Strength training is also a priority if you want muscle tone. We don't need to inject stuff back here. If your glutes are flat, it's because you're sitting down too much. All right, so a couple of things we're going to check in on. Make sure that your pelvis, right, your pelvis is tucked under. You're drawing your belly button in towards your spine. Engage your glutes. Think of drawing your belly button back to your spine so your back has support. Your core muscles have a purpose. Even if you have fatty tissue or adipose tissue and water retention on top, you want to engage your core. So if you put your hands here on your obliques, you should feel like your girdle is engaged, right? Next thing, your imaginary headlights on your ankles, your knees, your hips, and your shoulders. You want them pointed straight ahead. If you take a nice shoulder roll back, around, and down, you want your shoulders to be retracted. Slightly rounded shoulders is poor posture. It's not engaged. We want to roll the shoulders around, down, and back. At the same time, you don't want to go here and poke your pelvis out. You want your pelvis tucked under so you're protecting your back. You want your chin drawn in so you don't have computer neck. This is part of your spine, your cervical spine. So you want to make sure that it is drawn in so that your head is in alignment with the rest of your spine. We're just on our toes today, on the balls of our feet. Level 1 would just be to mark the step. or to tap it out. Level 2, you can add a little more bouncing. Level 3, you can add a light hop. You can go back and forth between the 3. We will add some strength training. Have your water nearby, and just have some fun, because this is an opportunity to release stress. It's hard to be in a bad mood when you're jumping up and down. So follow along. When you get the body nice and warmed up, so just tap it out. Pull your hands back and just add a little clap. Good. If you pull your arms back, you're going to stretch the cap of your shoulder. Good. Step around to your right. Opposite direction. Good. Add a little more bounce. So again, you can either mark the step nice and low, or add a little more bounce. Good. Knees to chest, hands face the floor. Try to get your knees right up to the chest. Release your lower back. Good. Extend your arms out in front of you and just tap the toes. I'm opening the arms up. Good. Give me a little bit of a kick. Low kick. Get the body nice and warm. Add a little bit of a bounce to your kick. Good. If you can, kick it up a little bit higher. Good. Step it out. Travel it around to your right. Opposite direction. Good. So I'm going to step backwards, just so you can see my feet. I'm going to tap my toe. Step back, 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 back. Belly button is drawn in. Step back. I'm just going to tap the ball of the foot and the toes. Step back. Lean forward a little bit at your hips. Drop your shoulder down. Step back. Step back. So I'm still stepping back. Just let the arms flow. Step back. Swing the arms. Good. Make the arms a little bit bigger. Get a little bit lower. All right, so standing up, take your head side to side. You're going to gently tick-tock your head side to side, warming up the head and the neck. Nice, smooth movements. Belly button still drawn in. Good. Look over opposite shoulders. Look all the way over the opposite shoulder. Nice fluid movement. Warming up the head and neck. Good. Curl your chin into your chest and then look backwards. Curl it in, look backwards. Curl it in, look backwards. Good. Gentle circles over to your left side. Nice head circles. Warming up the head and the neck. Opposite direction. So you don't want to pull anything. Gentle head circles. Big shoulder rolls back, warming up your trapezius muscles. The muscles in your upper back. Opposite direction. Shoulder rolls forward. Good. Arm circles to the front. Good again. Circles to the front. Good. Reverse direction. Arm circles to the rear. Cross the arms across the chest. Throw it back. Cross and open. Cross. You're going to throw it back. Cross. Throw it back. Cross. Throw it back. Cross. Throw it back. Arms directly out to the side. Palms down. Small circles. Warming up the shoulders. Good. You're going to extend the arms. Round out your back. Pull the elbows together. Round out your back. Pull it together. Open it up. Round out your back. Round it out. Pull it back. Round it out. Pull it back. Shoulder mobility. Drop it down. So I'm rotating at the shoulder joint. Warm up those tiny muscles. Turn it down and up. Turn it down and up. Now your hands stay here 90 degrees. Bring the palms together, the elbows together, and open as wide as you can. Together and open. You should feel your shoulder muscles getting nice and toasty. Good. Open. Bring it together. Open. Bring together. Shake it out. You should feel your shoulders getting nice and toasty. Good. Get the knees up. Try to put the knees right on your chest. Knees right out to the side. Get the knees up to the elbows. So we always want to keep open hips. Good. Without arching your back, use your glutes. Lift the legs to the rear. So I'm opening up the hip joint, using the glutes. Good. So I'm going to take a gentle squat. Take your hips all the way back, and we're using the arms. I'm going to sit back, arms come up, and stand and squeeze the glutes. Down. As I go down, the arms come up. Get the thighs nice and warm. Reach the hips all the way back, whatever your biggest range of motion is. Breathe nice and deep. 4, 3, 2, isometric hold. 10, 9, arms straight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Step it out. We're going to open up the hips. So you're going to pick up your leg, external rotation with a bent leg. Open it up. 1, 2, 3 with a bent knee. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Internal rotation. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Feet come together. I have a little twist. I'm on very light balls of the feet. Twist and twist. My torso is forward, but my lower body is twisted. Extend the arms out to the side. So extend the arms out and out. Get the body nice and warm. Let's take external rotation on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Internal. 1. This also helps to stretch your back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're going to give me some soft jacks. So if you can't jump, you'll step, 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 step. That's level 1. Level 2 is out, step, step, out, step, step, out, step, step. Level 3, jack it out, jack. Nice long arms. Get your lymphatic system pumping. Good. Come right back to your twist. Twist. Arms extended. So now on the twist, right? Here's your basic twist. I'm going to accentuate one direction. So I'm twist, twist. Arms are going one direction. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to jacks. Take your appropriate level, right? If you need step, 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 or out, step, step, or full jacks. Woo. Breathe nice and deep. Twist on the other side. Twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jack. Take your appropriate level. Breathe nice and deep. So we're going to take a jack with an isometric hold, right? So you have your basic jack. You're going to jack and hold. Jack and hold. Jack and hold. Jack. Right? Right into a squat. Jack. Right? So if you need to, step, step. Right? And hold. Step, step. Sit it down. And hold. Hold. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Tap it out. Tap it out. So my heart rate is at 72%. Good. Give me a little kick. 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 Just a standing kick. Add a little more bounce. If you can, add a hand clap underneath. So these are your singles. You're gonna get ready for doubles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here comes your double. 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 And double. Back to singles. Woo. Get ready for doubles. Double. Double. Woo. One more time, back to singles. Back to doubles. Good. Step it out. Heart rate is at 87%. Scale of 1 to 10. You feel your heart rate is up? Good. Step it back. Step it back. 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 Swing your arms. So we're going to add a little bit of a circle. Little circle. Little circle. Step it back. Circle. Step it back. Start to lean forward at the hips. Take a bigger step back. Swing. Step back. Swing. Step back. Swing. Step back. Step back. Make that circle a little bit bigger. Good. Step it out. So next movement pattern. So from the back, my elbows are coming together. Elbows are coming together. So here and down. Open it up. Down. Here and down. So these will be your singles. Double will be here. But again, I'm bringing the elbows back and popping the chest. So these will be your doubles. Single, 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 single. Pop the chest a little bit more. Here comes your double, double, I just have a simple tap, 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 tap. Stay single, add a little bit more bounce. Pop the chest a little more. Good, take it around to your left. Opposite direction. So that was quick. So your body should be nice and warm. Take a quick sip of water. Do a check-in with your heart rate monitor. So no gym, no problem. My heart rate got up to 87%. So that's cardiovascular, right? That's making your heart work. If at any point you need to let your heart rate come down and recover, then our active rest would be knees to the chest, right? Take a nice sip of water. So when it comes to cardio, I want you to expand your thoughts on cardio. It has to be running outside or on the treadmill or a whole lot of pounding. I'm nice and light on my feet. If anything, I'm on the balls of my feet, and so it's down here. I'm not even coming up. I'm just bouncing. I'm very bouncy and loose on the balls of my feet. Once you feel more comfortable, I can add like a little teeny more movement. If I want to add more pop, all I'm doing is picking up my knees. All of it is the same movement. So knees to the chest. Let your heart rate come down and recover. So as I'm recovering, and so a little education, as I'm looking at my heart rate monitor, the ones that I'm using, there's a nice little graph on here in the color so I can see where I'm peaking, right? Because we want quality movement. I want to see if I've gotten used to the movement pattern, right? If my body's not responding the same way. So if I'm just coasting like I'm walking, I'm not really going to get the benefit. Yes, at low impact, or if I'm just walking around the park, I'm burning most of my calories from fat, but I'm not burning a whole lot, and I'm not challenging my cardiac or my heart muscle to become stronger, right? So we want to put everything into a context. Everything that we do is for a reason. And especially being if we're not depending on the gym, we want to make sure we are effective and we are efficient in the 20 minutes to an hour that we have, right? So we want to exercise and move vigorously, smarter. So you should feel your heart rate coming down. I want you to look at your heart rate monitor. I want you to look at the percentage of max. Now, this is like a recovery, right? When we jibber jabbering, right? But I want you to look at the percentage, and I want you to look at the number. So my heart rate now, this is recovery, right? My heart rate is at 100 beats per minute at 55%. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm not working hard. If you're deconditioned, it's going to take longer for your heart rate to come down, right? Your recovery, it's going to take longer for your heart to recover. As you continue to move and as you're consistent, exercise movement needs consistency. That it is what it is. Not every now and then. It's really not optional. If you're a woman over 35, even before then, we're losing muscle every year. As you approach your menopausal years, which many women are reaching earlier, you don't want to be playing around with your health. You want to be making significant deposits into your health every day. All right, that's our commercial break. Wipe your face off. Let us continue. That's 20 minutes in, and that's over 100 calories. It'll be even less if we're not adding any education pieces. So let's continue. All right, so we're gonna add a little more choreography. We had to step back. My heart rate is at 53%. Keep an eye on what your heart is doing, right? If I need to make it nice and low to the floor, I can do that, right? So I want you to add a little bit more. Drop your shoulder down as you're stepping back. Make sure your stomach muscles are not hanging out. I'm just stepping back. Step back, 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 step back. Good. As you swing, so the arms are just swinging. Big step back, leaning forward at your hips. I'm going to add a little bit of a circle, right? I'm going to reach up and then circle. Same time I step back. Good. Make the arms a little bit bigger. Good. Circle. Reach as you step back. Good. So we had the arms with the open, pop the chest. Elbows come together behind you. These are your singles, right? And then we have doubles. So I'm double time. I'm pulling the elbows back with a tap and tap, nice and low to the floor. You can add a little bit, baby high. If I want to make this bigger, I just pick up the knees. All right, so a little more choreography. I'm going to step it back, step back, change directions. Good. If you need to mark the step, make it really light so you can feel comfortable. So I'm going to kick and step back. Step, 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 kick. Step, 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 little kick. Step back, kick. Step back, kick. Good. Pop your chest a little bit. Good. Just stay center. Add a little bit more hop. Good. Really pop your chest. All right. So let's add a little bit for the lower back. Take your hips back a little bit. Drop down. Just little small circles. So actually, when we're doing all of this whining, everything is not all, what do you call it, X-rated. When you're dropping down here, right, you're bringing blood flow to your womb area. For all that sitting that we're doing, the lower back is stagnant. We're dehydrated from not drinking water, and this is dry. So you want to bring blood flow to this area. So make big circles. Try to hit all four corners. If you're sitting down a little bit, you're going to start to feel your thighs. Pick up the pace. So this is actually good to move your waist, release your back, and bring blood flow to your womb. Opposite direction. So when you do your hip whine, make sure you emphasize really when you bring the pelvis forward, that forward tilt and all the way back. Big circles, just with your hips. Pick up the pace. So this is a good opportunity to feel your core is engaged. Good. Knees up to the chest. All right. So we have the knees to the chest. We're going to add a little bit more with the hands. The knees are coming up. I want you to bring the hands for the little scoop. Scoop. Scoop as you bring the knees up to the chest. So we have the knees to the chest. We're just going to tweak it just a little bit, right? Knees are to the chest. I just have a simple scoop with my hands. My hands just going here. Knees up, knees up. I'm going to start to take my legs out to the side. Knees forward with a little hand scoop. Knees out to the side. So my leg is coming here, out to the side. Here's forward, 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 out to the side, 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 forward. To the side, to the side, to the side, to the side, forward. Out to the side, side. Open up the hips. Forward. Add a little bit of hop. Side, 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 side. Forward. Side, 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 side. Tap it out. All right. So just stretching your hamstrings and your glutes. You're going to step forward, foot rests on the heel. Reach your butt back, leg is straight. Reach your hands down to the floor. Alternate sides. Feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Stomach muscles pulled in. Good, stretching your back. Now, if you need to hold on to a chair or the broomstick, right? My stick is straight up. Cross one foot over the opposite knee. Reach your hips back. You're letting this knee open out to the side, right? Good, and then stand. So bring that knee foot a little bit more up above the knee. Reach your hips back. let the knee open out to the side. Good. And stand. Cross it over and sit and stand. This is excellent for your back. Sit and stand. 2 more. Sit and stand. Sit and stand. Opposite side. Right? Because a lot of us, our back gets tight from sitting. Cross that foot over the opposite knee. Sit and stand. Notice if one side is tighter, sit and stand. 3 more. Sit and stand. Sit and stand. Sit. Good. And stand. So I'm going to come back to our choreography. We're going to add a little bit of strength training. Right? So we're going to add our Harriet squats. Now, if you have issues with your knees, if you want to put a chair or a little stool or a box behind you, just to ensure that your back is straight, my hips are going to reach back so my knees stay out of the way. Make sure you're not rounding your back. You're reaching your hips right back. When you stand, make sure you stand all the way up. This is not stand up. This is not standing all the way up. Stand all the way up. Squeeze your glutes slightly so that the hip joint opens up. Right? Stomach muscles are pulled in. Listen to your breath. Right? So I'm also going to add a knee up. So just start with the squat. Sit. Squeeze your glutes as you come up. Sit. Squeeze the glutes. Sit. Squeeze it up. Sit. Squeeze it up. So we're adding a knee up. So you can open your feet a little bit wider. Open your feet a little bit wider. Belly button's pulled in. So sit. Drive the knee up. Sit. Other knee comes up. Sit. Drive it up. Sit. Drive it up. This is 3. Drive it up. And 3. 4. And 4. 5. If you don't need the box, get rid of the box. 6. Knee up. And 6. 7. And 7. 8. And 8. 9. And 9. 10. And 10. 5 more. 5. And 5. 4. And 4. 3. And 3. 2. And 2. 1. Get ready for a hold. And 1. Sit it down. Horse stance. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Ooh, legs should be nice and toasty. Coming down for upper body. Right? So if you need cushion, add a little bit of cushion to the floor. If you need extra padding for your knees, then fold over your mat extra time. Right? So push-ups. They can be kneeling. Kneeling is fine. Spread the fingertips. Press the hands into the floor. I'm going to bring the knees together, but walk my knees and back of the hips. Make sure you have no arch in your back. Tuck your hips under. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze your glutes. Listen to your breath. Here we go. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Angle. Elbows are angled backwards. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. Down, exhale up 10. Rest if you need to. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. Down, exhale up 10. Rest if you need to. Down, exhale up 1. Down, exhale up 2. Down, exhale up 3. Down, exhale up 4. Down, exhale up 5. Down, exhale up 6. Down, exhale up 7. Down, exhale up 8. Down, exhale up 9. Down, exhale up 10. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your hands in front of you. So working on your posture. You're going to lay flat on the floor. Whew, wipe the sweat. So we're working on the posture. You're going to lay flat on the floor. right? Even though I'm laying face down, tuck your hips under, point your toes. Lift the front of your thighs off the floor, look straight down. You're gonna raise your torso off the floor and squeeze the elbows together. 1, extend down. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your glutes as you come up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep looking straight down. 10. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So working your spinal erector muscles on your back. Number 2 is paddle and swim. Pull your belly button away from the floor. Look straight down. Raise your thighs off the floor. Raise your torso and paddle and swim. 1, 2. Squeeze your glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, look straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and relax. Sit your glutes back to your heels again. Feel a nice stretch in your back. Here come mountain climbers. Tabletop position. Level 1, bring your knee to the chest. Tap the toe. Place it back down, opposite side. Knee to chest. Tap the toe. Level 2, from a full plank. Keep your hips and butt out of the air. Tuck your hips under. Tap, tap, tap. Get that knee right up into the chest. Level 2 and 3. Go to tempo. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again. 1. Rest if you need to. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Set your glutes back to your heels. So, progression. Same thing. A little bit different. From tabletop position, bring the right foot outside the right hand. Now, make sure your belly button is pulled in nice and tight. Hands are flat to the floor. Level 1, you're going to switch. I'm coming into a lunge. Right? Back down and switch. Right? Next level up. Next progression. Take your time. Keep your hands flat. And switch. Right? Good. And switch. Striving to open up the hip joint. Switch. Take your time if you need to. Switch. Switch. If you can, pick up the tempo. Switch. 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 Take your appropriate level. Switch. Switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and 1. Whew. Sit it down on your glutes. Open the legs nice and wide. Drop your knees over to one side. Come to the center. Drop them over to the other side. Open nice and wide. Drop them to one side. If you can straighten out your arms, straighten them out. Center. Drop them to the other side. And take a sip of water. So, halfway through. Your body feel nice and hot. So I see your hips are a little tight over there. So the more you do that particular movement pattern, the more you're going to see your hips open up. Take a sip of water. Water never tasted so good. We're going to finish this movement practice or create a great day.